Hey, call me Shape, and today I'm reacting to a video titled The Dark Truth Behind We Listen, But We Don't Judge. Let's get right into it.
I had like 8 abortions in total.
We listen, but we don't judge.
Listen, but we don't judge.
Wow.
I'm going to be talking about We Listen, We Don't Judge challenge that started 3 months ago, and this is what it looked like.
We listen, but we don't judge.
I stinged myself with a cucumber.
Now, if you want to understand how it started, why it started, and the original backstory to it, check out the other video as I'm going to move on to something else. Now, this challenge became global. Everyone started to do it everywhere. America, Europe, and it wasn't just people, families, friends, couples, mothers, sisters, nieces, brothers. Everybody started doing We Listen, We Don't Judge challenge, and it wasn't just about intimate things. But in this case, we're going to take a look at the younger generation, the black females, and how they choose to portray themselves on social media when it comes to We Listen, We Don't Judge challenge, and what they choose to share. But let's take a little look at insight on their psyche.
So as much as I would like to stop dating, I can't because frankly, I'm horny. And I feel like casual sex is just not for me because I always leave feeling empty and like I'm not getting enough.
You ever had some good, well, you know what I mean. So good that it make you want to tackle the day? So motivational that you want to get done everything on your to-do list? Well, that's what I'm experiencing right now, baby. I can run for president if I wanted to right now. That's how motivated that I am. God bless that man.
Whoa, hold on. This is a full circle moment. I know this girl. This is Selena? Guys, yo, I know how I told you I was a former photographer. This is actually one of the moms where I helped start her career, like back in the day, right? Met her father. She tried to get me to like manage her at one point. And we done dozens of photo shoots together. And you know what? I'm actually going to share some videos from my Instagram. You guys take a look.
Shape is our photographer today. And he is slaying over there taking good pictures. Time it is. Working.
Yeah, so like I said before, man, I'm exactly who I say I am. I'm one of the few people in this space who is exactly who they say they are. And I don't talk to this girl anymore. She actually still runs with some people I introduced her to, so shout out to her. I heard she did like a Netflix deal or something like that or whatever. She got like a bunch of followers on Instagram and stuff. And there's no beef. We got no beef with each other or nothing. But she kind of reminds me of like everyone from my past who might have counted me out. Now they're going to find out I'm going to be bigger than all of them, right? And it just goes to show you, all the asses that you kick on your way up might be the same asses you kiss on your way down.
To-do list? Well, that's what I'm experiencing right now, baby. I can run for president if I wanted to right now. That's how motivated that I am. God bless that man.
Remnant Princess is really getting videos from girls I know. That's so wild, yo. I wasn't expecting that, yo. Full circle.
Not only that, I also want us to take a look at the messages that has been going down the pipeline and what type of things black females have been taking in and also been adding to their day-to-day lives.
Wish someone had told me in my 20s, Mel, take the biggest risks of your entire life right now. Remember, you have time. And in your 20s, you can get so scared and you can be so easily lulled into the idea that good is good enough, that feeling safe and comfortable is what you should always be looking for. That way of thinking in your 20s in particular, dead wrong. I want you to start to create this mindset of taking risks and going big.
Reasons why you are single and miserable. You are doing single all wrong. Number one, you should be dating multiple men. You need to be dating 2 to 3 men baseline, okay?
You are in your dating era.
Yo, who's taking advice from these 304s? Jesus Christ. We had the white feminists to start. Now she's saying date multiple men. To achieve what exactly? Are all these men going to be your husbands? It makes no sense. We honestly think 304 is the solution. No, it's not. We need to go to back in the day. The traditional woman is the solution, not the modern woman. But hey, don't take advice from me. Clearly these girls got receipts of so much success. What the hell do I know what I'm talking about? I don't know.
You're not dating several people at one time. You are doing yourself a disservice. Dating is when you're going to experience different people, personalities, attitudes, and it's going to teach you what you like, what you don't like, what you're willing to tolerate, what is absolutely a non-negotiable. This is where you learn who you want to be with, the type of people that you want to deal with. And also, this is how you learn how to deal with different types of people. So if you are in a position where you are able to date, do not put all your eggs in one basket and only date one person. Date them all, experience them all. You will learn so much. You will actually benefit when you do get into a relationship of how to be a good girlfriend or a good boyfriend because you've dated so many people.
So I'm about to be turning 25 in less than a month. That's so old. You know how they say your early 20s or your 20s in general should be enjoyed? Well, here are some tips and tricks to enjoy your early 20s. Coming from somebody that enjoyed their early 20s. Wear whatever you want to wear. Build your wardrobe up and wear whatever you want to wear. If that dress shows your entire leg, your cleavage, and a little bit of your butt, and that's what you want to wear it. Feel confident. Be hot. Take care of your body. Now, it's okay to have that cheeseburger. You know, it's okay to have that pizza because you're young. You can bounce back. But, you know, you want to still be, you know, shapely. You feel me? You still want to look good in that little dress. If you don't have to have that baby, don't have that baby. I know, I said it, but I mean it. Like I said what I said. If you don't have to have the baby, don't have the baby. Like, I'm not saying you cannot have a ball if you have kids. But I will say, coming from somebody that doesn't have kids yet, there's a certain level of free time, me time, that I get because I don't have kids.
Now, before I share We Listen We Don't Judge challenge that has gone all the way to America to the young black females over there, I want us to take a look at how they feel about black men.
I hate to be the one to say it, but the vast majority of black men are most likely DL. Sorry.
I'm so tired, bro. The narrative here this is tiring, bro. Black women, y'all believe all the weirdest stuff. No, majority of black men are not DL. No, what are y'all talking about? Just because we don't want you doesn't mean we're gay. We just don't want you. I think what percentage of the population is gay? 10, 12%? It's not a huge... To think that majority of black men are gay, where are you getting this stuff from? Atlanta? Yeah, maybe Atlanta. Maybe they got a higher percentage. I wouldn't even think it's the majority. Probably like 20% compared to the state of the nation's average of like 12%. But even still, I would say the majority of men in Atlanta are not gay, right? They got Future, Young Thug, 21 Savage, Outkast, Ludacris. I mean, come on now. Like, this idea that all black men are gay, weird, show proof. All we have is Lil Nas X. That's it. But this, anyway, the other part of the narrative I find funny is they're saying your time's up. You got a lot of time in your 20s. That's what the white feminist said. I don't think that's true. That's a lie. She's wrong for there. You know what I'm saying? Another girl said, date a bunch of men. Date all of them. Just how you can experience, you know what you like. See, that's the actual problem. The more men you sleep with, it's hurting your husband, your future relationship with your husband, because let's just say, for example, a man in your past had a bigger Brock than your husband. You're always going to hold that against your husband. Now, if you kept your legs closed and stayed a virgin, you would never know. Okay? Ignorance is bliss. Y'all need ignorance of what's out there when it comes to the penile. Okay? Y'all don't need to know more information. It ruins you. It makes you insatiable and insufferable.
I'm not trying to bash black men. I'm about to explain why I feel that way. You know, I just feel like black men are very hypersexual. I think a portion of it is because of the media. the rap songs, the black men are basically saying like, you know, we don't trust these 304s, we don't love them, we just want to, you know, them, we don't even want to put it in the hole, I just want some head, like they talking about women like they just disgusted of them and they're just objects. Like, I'm not attracted to your femininity, I'm not attracted to what you could bring.
Look at your face, girl. You got 2 nose ring, and what the hell is this? What is this? You ruined your face. You're a decently attractive girl. You put bat wings on, 2 bull nose rings on, and something on your lip. Are you a cow? That's why we only want the head. We don't want to date you, girl. And you blaming us. See, the problem is a lot of these girls, they don't look inwards, girl. You need to look inwards. Introspection. This is not us. This is you. This is a you problem, okay? I don't think white men want you either. Don't blame it on us. Don't. This is the problem. They think if we don't want them, it's a black man problem. No, it's a you problem.
As you being a woman and me being a man.
It's all interesting to hear their perspective on why black men are this and why they say that. But let's really take a look at black females today and why black men feel the way they feel. Are they really DL? Well, you all know how I feel, but I like to prove my thoughts. So we're gonna finally take a look at We Listen, We Don't Judge Challenge, the American version.
We listen, but we don't judge.
I was messing with this dude, and I told him I could not have kids. So he wanted to test it out, but I was buying Plan Bs behind his back because he was cool to f with, but he wasn't cool to have no baby by.
We listen, but we don't judge.
All right, we listen, but we don't judge.
I'm not gonna say that because everybody know that. I'm hypersexual.
Listen, but we don't judge.
I tried to run my last nigga over and stab him with my keys.
We listen, we don't judge.
Niggas be tripping. Y'all know that.
We listen, we don't judge.
I had bailed my ex out of jail just for him to cheat on me the next week after.
I like to be a dominatrix.
We listen, but we don't judge.
I had 2 abortions this year.
We listen, but we don't judge.
I sometimes fantasize like size fantasies where they have like the mailman come and you can't get this payment done, so you know. Yeah, I will be the type to use my pretty privilege for that.
We listen, but we don't judge.
Okay, you better clock that.
I had like 8 abortions in total.
We listen, but we don't judge.
So sometimes I be watching gay like 2 niggas. I like watching gay. And I like watching G's like with a bunch of niggas. I don't know why.
When I picture people, even people I never even talked to.
We listen, but we don't judge. Although my cat is A1, I do love it because I am very fertile. I like to get in my butt, so.
We listen, but we don't judge.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie now.
Yes, that was...
That's America? No, that's America. That's how sad of a world we're in now, and they think we're gay. They think we're gay. Baby, you're gay. You're watching gay porn, not us. I'm just a loss. Guys, you have anything to say about this? I'm speechless. I literally, this is one of the few times I just, that's all I got.
But it's a great eye-opener to where the young black females are at today and how they have a lot to say about black men and why black men treat them the way they do. But look how you guys treat yourself and the type of females that you actively choose to be. You know what's crazy is black females really think that they are the new upcoming women of today. They all really believe, especially the young generations, they think that they are the evolution of tomorrow and next year and the
Great point. I want to address that. That's an awesome point. Remnant Princess, who I presume is black. I don't know. That's probably the only reason why I would say she would be interested in making videos about black culture so much. But I just think feminism has taken over our black queens, our black women, our black daughters, our black sisters, our aunts, our grandparents in such a way where I don't think even feminism was expecting this. I don't think anyone expected black women to be this dogmatically adherent to feminism. Like, they just, you know, this lady said she had 8 abortions. What? 8? She says she's very fertile. One other girl says she's very fertile, so she likes to get it in the butt. She likes it in the butt because she's very fertile. I never went to school with girls like these. Never did. Never did. Well, I don't want to say they didn't exist. They did, but I didn't know them growing up. If you guys know them growing up, wow, we are in some strange times, man. This is like the Twilight Zone. This is just like, I'm just like, my mind is hurting right now. My brain hurts right now. I feel like I just lost some brain cells for real. Like, this is that kind of brain rot type of entertainment. This is the stuff that, like, you go to the doctor and realize, like, you know, your brain has shrunk after you watch this material. So bear with me. I apologize. I apologize, okay? You could have been smoking some reefer and that would have been better for you, okay? At least if you lost the brain cells, you would have got, like, some euphoria out of this. This is dystopia. This is dystopian completely, right? And people ask me, what's the solution? I really don't know. I don't know, because I'm kind of the kind of person where it's like, there's a lot of good information out there, and we're at the point now where all the information you could possibly want is at your fingertips. All of it, right? We have smartphones, but somehow we're still dumb. Somehow we still lack common sense. I believe I wouldn't be as smart as I am today without smartphones, without YouTube, without Google. Allow me to research and go in these deep dives of information. But I realize now I'm the only one that's doing this. This is how I figured out YouTube. Like just to talk about information and what we could do as far as grow as a people. In general, the information exists, but you gotta seek it out. As women, these women could improve, but they gotta seek it out. They're not seeking it out. Instead, they're seeking judge-free zones, where so that they could be themselves. They could live their lives. We all know living their lives means sleep around with a bunch of men to learn what you like, right? Sleep with Tom, Dick, and Harry just to learn what you like. I don't know. You're just getting used in your most valuable years. How about if things don't work out for you in your 60s, then sleep around, because nobody wants you anyway. That's what you could really do, you know. But in your 20s, in your 30s, this is woman's moment to get the highest value man they can secure. And what are they doing? Sleeping with Pookies and Ray Rays for fun. And I had a girl in the comment. I don't remember what video it was, but I remember reading one of the comments, and she said, "Oh, why you make fun of all the Pookies and Ray Rays? Are you jealous?" No, I'm not jealous. I'm saying that they made a bad decision. I'm not jealous of Pookie for smashing these girls. Me and Pookie don't share women. I just showed you guys I was a model photographer for over 10 years. I slept with a lot of beautiful women that Pookie and Ray Ray never touched. I'm telling you. So no, I'm not jealous. I'm just identifying the problem. The problem is women take their most valuable years and give it away to schmucks. Straight up schmucks. Losers. Losers! Okay? And now they're the losers. Okay? And so I would love to see us evolve from this and grow from this. But what it's going to require is a completely different mindset. And how do we shift the mindset? I don't know. But what I will do, I promise I will do this, because I realize a lot of people expect me to do this. I will start live streaming and having women come up and really trying to coach them on what to do with your life, because this ain't it. Okay? So we need Kevin Samuels back. I am no Kevin Samuels. I'm very different than him. We did speak before. We did. We had a conversation, and he said at the end of the conversation, that was a good conversation. Okay? So if anyone could find the Kevin Samuel episode that I'm on, it was one of the episodes where he's talking about church, and you wanted men to call in, and we're talking about church and how church could influence the black community. And we had a good conversation about it, according to him. And he asked me to get involved in the church, and I told him I would if I think it would work. And that was our discussion. But he, at the end of the conversation, when I hopped off the call, he said that was a good talk, and that made me feel great. So yes, I will continue somewhat of his legacy, because I'm not him. I'm going to do it differently. But we definitely need to have the conversation.
Think that they are the evolution of tomorrow, and next year and the next generation, and they are going to be the evolution of wealth to come in the black community. Meanwhile, all you guys do is present degeneracy over and over again. This is far from evolution. This is backwards thinking. And if anything, We Listen, We Don't Just challenge has only proven to black men why they objectify you, because you objectify yourself. There's nothing about black men being DL. It's everything to do with who black females have become and who they are choosing to be. And this is why the result of the dating pool and them being the least desired in the dating pool, this is every reason why. I don't even need to say it. They are telling you themselves why they're undesirable, why no one wants to wife them, and why men in general objectify them as they do. It's not just the influencers, it's not just the artists, it's everyday average black females who aren't even in their 30s yet that are being ran through like it's a game, but they want to be abstinent in their 30s as if that's ever gonna change anything. That will never change what you did and who you are and who you have become. And a lot of black females, especially the older ones, will sell a lie to the young ones that you can do big, be big, and be wherever you want to be at any point in time. And no matter what mistakes you do, it's never going to be used against you. It's never going to be seen, and it's going to be forgiven. But that's not how life works. And that's...
You know, Remnant Princess is absolutely right. Life don't work like that. This idea that you should get ran through in your 20s just to be celibate in your 30s is crazy. Wow, well said, Remnant Princess. Go ahead, go check out my girl Remnant Princess out there in London. We're going to definitely collab soon. Absolutely, I love the way this girl thinks. She has great content, and I just think that I would love to help get her word out. She produces good content. That's why I react to it. And you guys, you know, I tag her inside the description. You guys can check her out. I think you should definitely sub to her channel 100%. And she said it the best. Yeah, why get ran through in your 20s just to be celibate in your 30s? It makes no sense. Start the celibacy from the jump. Keep your legs closed from the jump. There's no reason to open up to let some goofy dude like Pookie smash, get you pregnant. Now you're a single mom, and now you want us to clean up the trash. It don't work like that. I'm 37 years old. I didn't work this hard to take care of another man's legacy. I didn't work this hard to clean up your mess. I want you to respect that, right? You want the most valuable man you could get. As men, we want the most valuable woman we can get. And there's no value in a girl who's been 304ing around in her 20s. There's zero, okay? That's why a lot of you girls lie about your body count, but you ain't even got to tell the truth. I already know based on how you move. I can look at your Instagram. I can look at the way you dress. I can look at the way you carry yourself. I know. You don't need to tell me. I already know it's in the hundreds. You don't got to tell me. Okay? Oh, I had a girl one time. She was like, oh, my body count's only 19. And she was 19 years old. And she thought it was a flex. She was like, oh, yeah, I'm only at 19, but, you know, I know girls is in the 30s. It's like a race to the bottom. Who could get there first? Right? A lot of these girls think they're so hot because they're comparing themselves to fat chicks. Which I understand, by the way, because there are a lot of fat women nowadays. So if you're not fat, you assume that you're baddie. That's not how it works. But, you know, like I showed you before, I worked in the modeling industry. I want you guys, please, go check out my Instagram. I am who I say I am. I'm not like these other red pillars who be lying and then caught in their lies. If you guys go dig up my skeletons and look through my closet, you're going to see I'm exactly... you might actually be impressed of who I was, right? Because I was popping at one point. And my career had a high, it took a low, and now I'm back up. I'm back actually better than I've ever been. You know, so this is kind of a testimony to men that never give up. You're going to have times where you're down and out. I wanted to quit so many times, but I didn't, okay? And that's the life that we have to live as men. And if you're going to work this hard like me, and I know a lot of the men in the comments that you guys are, everybody's part of Shape Squad. You guys are Shape Squad, by the way. I don't know if I told you, but I'm going to let you know now. If you subscribe to my channel, you Shape Squad. So if you Shape Squad, listen, grind, don't date single moms, even if you got a child personally. The only way I would suggest date a single mom is one, if she's exceptional, and if you have 2 or more kids. If you have 2 or more kids, then fine. If you have 1 child, no way. I wouldn't do it. That's just my advice. You can do whatever you want to do, all right? And there's exceptions to every rule, but that's just a rule, okay? Anyway, like this video, subscribe to the channel blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you over there.